Hey everybody, it is Becky and I'm back with a pre-organization video. I don't know if you're ready to see this. This is the pocket door from my bathroom leading into our closet, and it is a mess. I feel like I'm an organized person and the rest of my house is organized, but this is my master closet. As you can see, it is just a mess from top to bottom. I mean, we have a step ladder that can't ever be folded because it doesn't fit anywhere, and so I hang clothes on it. Hair dryers, rugs, bottles, shoes everywhere, laundry sorters. And we did organize it to some degree because this used to not be here. This is actually an old dresser. That was the top and that was the bottom. And we cut it apart and then painted it white and then put melamine shelves. So the framework is there to make it organized, and it used to be better than this at some point, but it's just kind of a catch-me-all for things that don't have a home. And I've got pictures, like artwork behind my clothes, nowhere to put it, clothes that are too big because I've lost weight and they don't fit anymore, a jewelry armoire, just stuff everywhere. Memory boxes, well, some of my shave gel stockpile, old figurines and things that don't have a home, my husband's gaming steering wheel, our Unity candle from our wedding, a vaporizer, just random stuff. Our master bathroom does not have a linen closet. So this closet is it's not terribly small, but it has to be our linen closet and our clothing closet. So that's kind of the problem with that. I've started to move my shoes around, and I kind of stopped myself because I wanted to show you all what it looks like now. I got some stuff tonight at IKEA to start organizing it. So this is the before, and the next time you see it, hopefully it will look a lot nicer. See you soon. Bye. So this is the after. It took me a couple weeks between organizing everything and getting rid of a lot of things and then getting the boxes and things I needed to get everything together. So I think I mentioned in the before video that the problem with this closet is it's off the master bathroom and there's no linen closet. So anything you would normally have in a bathroom, like, you know, anything like your first aid supplies and your body lotions and all that stuff, kind of has to go in here because in the bathroom there's only one small cabinet and one drawer. That's it. One drawer. Has to be able to serve so many purposes. And it's not a tiny closet, but I mean, to serve that many purposes, it is small when you have to start working with that. But anyway, we'll start on my side. If you remember my shoes, they used to be over there in that corner, and I had already started moving them over, and so I finished that. And I need to get a black pair of high boots, and then I've got room for one more pair of boots. And then with my shoes, I got those boxes at the Container Store. I do know they have them at the dollar store, but I had already gotten a couple of these. I think they're $1.79 a piece. I think I took all the price tags off, so I can't check, but they're not much more than the dollar store, and since I already started to get these, I wanted to keep on with them so they would all stack nicely. So those are from there, and that's just the women's shoe box. And the main thing I would say as far as organizing goes is to make sure that you leave room to grow, because if you don't, and let's say that I filled up this entire space and it was only going to fit those shoes, and then I got one more pair even, and it would mess up the whole system. So make sure you leave room for growth. And so I have room for 4 more boxes there, and then another stack of 4 if I really wanted to. So that's, I guess, the main thing I would say, my main tip for organization. And then these are just some insoles. I actually got these at the dollar store, and they work out pretty nicely, especially in my brown boots back there. They're kind of uncomfortable. They were from Target, and they needed an insole, so I just got those at the dollar store, and they were really comfortable. I've got my black Uggs, my chestnut Uggs, and then the brown suede booties. They're also by UGG that I got and I showed in my fall haul. And shoes, of course, are organized by flats and sandals, heels. My wedding shoes are down there, and then more flats. I do have a couple pairs downstairs that we keep in the shoe bag on the back of the living room door, and those are the ones that I wear every day. So there's a pair of tennis shoes, a pair of exercise shoes, my black suede Columbia kind of slip-ons, and I think that's all I keep down there. And then up here is my very sad purse collection. I only have a couple purses, and my Coach purse is downstairs. I just have a couple purses here, and then my big tote bag and my crossbody that I take if we go out to like a theme park. And this chevron basket I got at Hobby Lobby, and it's got little toiletry bags and little makeup cases and bags and all those little things you don't really have anywhere to put. And then my travel bag and my husband's travel bag. Up here, I changed quite a bit. I used to keep all of my couponing overstock up there, and I really cut down on a lot of it and moved it to different places and gave some of it away. So now I have feminine products, lotions and toiletries, toothbrushes and toothpaste and stuff like that. I have an extra gift bin, toilet paper, and deodorant. And now that Christmas, I've already started wrapping a lot of presents. The gift bin is going to probably be cotton balls and cotton rounds and extra Q-tips and things like that. But for a little while I needed that extra bin over there, which is also what those bins are. And there's still some presents in there, but for the most part everything is wrapped. So those are not going to stay there, at least not all of them. I do shop year round, and I have to keep them somewhere hidden, kind of like that. I don't love that they're up there, but that's really the only place I had to put them. And I moved my wedding dress. It was on my husband's side. I moved it to my side. And I just have my long hang things here. And so we, have the shorter, this rod down here is not as wide, so I have room to hang long things and scarves. I have all my sweaters together, all my basic crew necks and things like that, and then sheer kind of shirts over there. My jeans are now folded right there, my jeans and pants, so they're all down there. And my shorts I moved to a drawer, which is, the shorts used to be there. And this is like long dress pants that I really don't want to fold. And then tank tops, fancy tank tops, like the ones you can't really fold. The plain cotton ones are in a drawer. Short sleeve shirts, and then all my kind of slip over jackets I could wear if I get cold around the house, or if I'm going to run outside and it's just kind of a cool day. Just zip up hoodies over there. And then my jewelry armoire is right there. We have our scales just because there's nowhere else to put those. Our hamper, my husband's long trench coat. Up there are some memory boxes that I have. I keep up there. And then that basket has, this basket right there, has fabric that I have cut from my kids' clothes they've outgrown. I've cut little pieces of fabric of pretty much everything. And at some point I plan on making or having a quilt made of all their baby clothes. And then those are clothes that my husband, he switched jobs, and they have monogramming on them from the old company, and we didn't want to throw them away, but we still kept them just in case. And then all his things. This is actually, I had gotten from my side, it's from IKEA, and it's the Algot, A-L-G-O-T, and they're just these little wire, kind of like the ones you can get at Container Store, only way more expensive. This whole unit itself, like that, the unit and the drawers, I think was around $40, which is a really good deal. I don't love having them sitting out like that, but since I took over all the drawers, I kind of had to boot his stuff out and put it somewhere else. So that's where his stuff is now. And then I finally found a home for the step stool, the infamous step stool that was always laying out. What I did was I took his rod off here and I just scooted it over a little bit on the hooks, and then that left just enough space right there to slip the footstool or step stool in that little hole. And that's nice because that was always sitting out, and we were always throwing clothes over it, and it was an eyesore. So it's home now. And the towel situation I'm not in love with. At some point I would like to get all the same towel, all the same color, and I was going to do that, but I was like, that's really a waste of money. I mean, it's not the prettiest looking stack of towels, but until they all fall apart, as they fall apart, I will get new ones or whatever, or try to get one color. But right now, that's what they are. And then there's just those washcloths I use for my makeup in the morning, just to kind of squeeze out my beauty blender, so they're kind of yucky looking too. And then hand towels. And back here, I moved all my toiletries. I showed this in a different video of how I store my perfume. But like I said, if we had a linen closet, this would be the kind of stuff that would be in a linen closet, but we don't. So I keep all my perfumes on this double turntable, which is actually meant for a kitchen, but I keep them all in here. And then body lotions, body butters, and things like that down at the bottom. And then in the middle I have lotions, just extra lotions that either wouldn't fit in the turntable or don't match a specific perfume that's over there. And then over here I have my nail polish removers and hair products and things like that. Lint roller, mousse, and deodorant, my husband's cologne, things like that. And then we took the hair dryer and actually mounted it to the wall with this dollar spot magazine rack I got at Target, and we just hooked it on the wall, and I hang my hair dryer in there. And then my husband's shoes, that's what I was waiting on. One of the things was to go to the Container Store and get the big boxes for his shoes. I need to take that tag off, but Most of his shoes are kept downstairs in the living room closet because he wears a different pair every day and he likes to switch them out. And I knew if I tried to keep them all up here, he would not take them upstairs when he got home. So most of his shoes are downstairs. He's got his sandals, which obviously we don't need right now. An extra pair of tennis shoes, his work boots, another pair of sandals, and then some dress shoes that he hardly ever wears. And then his boots are up there, and his PlayStation steering wheel is up there. So the drawers are really pretty much the same. I moved my hair tools. I've got all my curling irons and flat irons and clips over here, and that hair brushes over here. So that is pretty much everything. I mean, I know it's probably not that impressive to a lot of people, but to me it's really exciting. This is the most organized it's ever been. There is room to grow. Everything has a spot, and I'm happy with it. We've kept it this way now for a couple weeks, so hopefully we can keep it up. And I think that's pretty much it. So I hope this was helpful to you guys and interesting to watch. Please like this video if you like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.